Equation of circle, lecture 2. In the lecture 1, what we did was we started off with equation of a center of circle, knowing that A and B is center of circle, and we got to know the equation of circle form, that is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. We made sure that we did 3 examples. Fourth example for this is that A is 2, 4, B is 6, 12 are the ends of the diameter of the circle. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector of the diameter of the circle. That means if we have been given, let's work it out. We have circles, and in that particular circle, what we are doing is that we have 2 ends, right? And those 2 ends will be known as what? A 2, 4, 2, 4. And let's say that this is 6, 12. Let's draw up a line joining these 2 points. Knowing the fact that we need equation of perpendicular bisector. So equation of perpendicular bisector will be crossing from the mid. So that means this can be considered as perpendicular bisector. The red line will be a perpendicular bisector, which means this is being your mid point. Your gradient of A and B, this is your A and B. If A is 2, 4 and B is 6, 12, gradient of AB will be 12 minus 4, 6 minus 2, which is 8 upon 4, So the gradient will be 2. Knowing that the gradient is 2 for AB, we can easily say that your perpendicular bisector gradient should be minus 1 upon 2, reciprocal with negative sign. Or we can also use the formula m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So 2 multiplied by m2 is equal to minus 1. m2 becomes minus 1 upon 2. Now, knowing that we need to find out equation of perpendicular bisector of this of 2, 4 and 6, 12, let's put it like this, that we have midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2. Now, with this formula, we will be able to find out the midpoint from where the perpendicular bisector line crosses. So this should be 4 plus 12 upon 2. So 8 upon 2 is 4, where 16 upon 2 is 8. So we can say that midpoint is 4, 8. Your midpoint is 4, 8. Since you need to find out equation, so equation of line is y minus y1 m x minus x1. Your m gradient is minus 1 upon 2 and your midpoint is 4, 8. So considering this, let's put down y minus 8 minus 1 upon 2, x minus 4, 2y minus 16 is equal to minus x plus 4. 2y is equal to minus x plus 4 plus 16. 2y is equal to minus x plus 20. You can either change this to y is equal to mx plus c, or you can write this thing as 2y plus x is equal to 20. Or let's write it down, y is equal to minus 1 upon 2x plus 10. Your normal form, this will be your equation of perpendicular bisector of A and B. Remember that from equation of perpendicular bisector, you should be knowing the gradient. Gradient should be reciprocal with negative sign, whereas perpendicular bisector crosses from your midpoint. Using gradient of perpendicular line, which is reciprocal with negative sign, and the midpoint in the equation of line, which is y minus y1 mx minus x1, it would y minus 8 is equal to minus 1 upon 2 x minus 4. We solve down to know that equation of perpendicular bisector is 2y plus x is equal to 20, or y is equal to minus 1 upon 2x plus 10. Okay, G. Moving to the next question, that is equation of the circle is x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 4 whole square is equal to 20. Find the center and radius of the circle. So if you note that your equation of circle is equal to x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square. At this time, you need to understand that this x minus, so that means this 3 will come as it is in the place of a, plus y, because you already know this is plus, so we can write this minus, and this should be negative 3. To have what? Negative will become what? Positive, which is given in the question. And this should be 20, because this 20 is given. So just to have the form available, your center of circle will be written as what? 3, comma, I'll just correct this thing down, this is 4. So your center of circle will be 3, comma, negative 4, because of the change of the signs, because of what? Negative value. Now, writing down the radius. Now, radius is what? 20, given as 20. So, r square is equal to 20. So, r will be what? Under root 20. R should be what? Under root 20. Considering under root 20, if we solve down in the form of surd, this should be r is under root 4 and under root 5, which is 2 under root 5. So this was your first part. Considering find the center and the radius of the circle. Now it says show that the circle passes through 5, minus 8. That means 5 and minus 8 are the points. So considering this, can we say that part 2, your equation of circle of x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square, y plus 4 whole square, which is equal to what? 20. So we had point which was 5, minus 8, and 5, minus 8 is x and y. So knowing this, 5 minus 3 whole square plus minus 8 plus 4 whole square is equal to what? 20. So this would be the normal form. 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 squared is 4, minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4 squared is 16. So can we say 20 equal to 20? When both sides are same, that means that that point is basically show that the circle passes through that point. So that means that that point is being passed by the circle. That means circle is passing through that particular point. Now, your equation of circle is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square, which is equal to r square. Now, there's also an alternative way of examiner testing this. Let's open this. This is x square minus 2ax plus a square plus y square minus 2by plus b square is equal to what? R square. Now generalize that this question can be given in this form as well, where you will be given x square, you will be given x square, you will be given y square, you will be given value of minus 2ax, value of minus 2by, and you will be given a constant. That means this constant will be comprising of what? That means x square minus 2ax plus y square minus 2by, and this constant will be comprised of your r square minus a square minus b square, which means considering x square minus 2ax plus y square minus 2by, this entire thing will be known as C. This entire thing can be known as what? C. Because there will be a constant given in the question. Now, let's just put it in this way, that a question is given, that is x square plus y square minus 14x plus 16y minus 12 is equal to 0. Now, in this particular form, if you look, this x square is given, this y square is given. That means your minus 2x can be compared to minus 14x. And your minus 2by can be compared to 16y, which clearly identifies that the C is basically your minus 12. But what actually C signifies, that is r square minus a square minus b square. That means your C equal to minus 12, but C is also equal to r square minus a square minus b square. So whenever the question will be given in such a way, then we will have to use the comparison method. So now, since we worked upon the equation and expanded it, let's have the same question, which is x square plus y square minus 14x plus 16y minus 12 is equal to 0. The center of the circle, evaluate the radius. Now, in this particular case, you know that when you opened up x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square, you had this form, which is x square minus 2ax plus y square minus 2by is equal to C. Now, knowing the fact that this x square and y square are there, but this minus 14x is shown represented by what? Minus 14x is represented by minus 2ax. You need to understand this minus 2ax is from here. So this minus 2ax is represented by minus 14ax. So we can directly write down minus 2ax. X is cancelled, minus minus cancelled, so that means a becomes what? 7. Similarly, if you note that we have plus 16y, and this plus 16y is compared to what? Minus 2by. So what we can have is plus 16y is equal to minus 2by. Y is cancelled. We are left with what? 8 negative, which is b. So your center of circle, which is always a comma b, now is 7 comma minus 8. Now, knowing the fact that we have x square, and we can always find out your r as well, because r square minus a square minus b square was C, and the value of C is when we change our negative value to the other side. So that means this thing can be written as what? This thing can be written as x square plus y square minus 14x plus 16y is equal to 12. And for this, This thing is r square minus a square minus b square. So r square minus a square minus b square is known as what? 12. So r square is equal to a square plus b square plus 12. R will be under root a, which is a is 7 square plus a minus 8 square, which is 12. So 49 plus 64 plus 12. So this should be under root 125, and r can be written as 5 under root 5 as well. So the answer for center of the circle is 7 comma minus 8, and the radius is 5 under root 5 with the comparison method of what? Opening up your equation of the circle.